Hi everyone. Right, I've had a request to show you how I did this tag. Now if you remember, this is the one that I received, and I did try and recreate it and I got it pretty close. So I'm just going to show you my version because that will help you to create one similar yourself. Now what you're going to need is a tag. I've just cut this out of chipboard. You're going to need some modelling paste, and this is the one I use, Winsor & Newton Gallery acrylic mediums, heavy carvable modelling paste. You can, excuse me, you can also use this, well, there's other, gels, mediums and things like that. As long as like a paste, you will be able to create it. Now first of all, what I'm going to do this time that I didn't do last time, I did the heart last, I'm now going to put the heart in first. I'm just going to spread a little bit like that. Let me just get this measured up. Well, I think we'll do it there. Like that. And then I'm going to clean around the edges because I don't want it there. Okay. Just take off what you can. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then lift that off. Now mine's a little bit higher on one side than the other. I can see a little bit more to clean that. Okay. And that's fine. I'm quite happy with that. You don't have to have it equal, even. I like mine to have a bit of texture in it. Okay? And then all you're going to do is you take some of your, move that out of the way. Take some of your paste, spread it on. I don't want it too near the heart because I'm going to put some beads around it, should I say. Okay, so it's only a thin layer you need, you don't need a lot. Okay, and that's what you've got there. Now, all I did was I just did that. Lots and lots of marks like that, and that gets you like your wood grain. Put a little bit more on there. Just keep cutting into it and it gets you like your wood grain. And I'm going to turn the tag round. Take some more. Hope you can see this. Sorry if you can't. It's very, very quiet in this house tonight because hubby's gone to bed. Well, actually, it's 2:10 in the morning. 2:10 in the blooming morning. Like I say, just and then again, just do that with the knife. If it's too thick, if you think you've got too much, then all you have to do is scrape it away and thin it out. I've got a little bit too much on there for me. And just keep doing that until you're happy with it. I'm quite happy with that. Quite happy with it. and clean your palette knife off. You don't have to have these if you've only got the, you know, the white plastic ones, because I use them as well. They're just as good as a metal one. I'm just going to soak mine a minute so I can wipe that off. Always clean your tools. Clean them, look after them. Now, what I'm going to do now is just to dry that. This won't dry because it's not drying quick enough, but the rest of it will. All I'm going to do now is to let that cool down. As it cools down, that will harden. That's fine. And you can run this video back, obviously, and follow it stage by stage. I will always try and do step by step. And anything anybody wants me to do, you just have to ask. If I can do it, I will. I'll show you. Just cooling this down as quick as we can. But you know, when you look at these, they're absolutely fabulous the way they've turned out. I'm chuffed to death with it. I love this one. Renji. You must tell me how you say your name. And just fabulous. And I'm absolutely thrilled with all of it. I did put the fleur-de-lis in after doing that with some glossy accents with flower. They are really good. I mean, you could do it on any background, you don't have to do it on a tag. Now, hopefully we can get this going. So what I'm going to do is, I took the walnut stain first, and I'm just going to have to, because it's not quite dry enough, but you know, I'm going to get quite a bit of colour in it. Like that. So that's a walnut stain. Let's move that out of the way. And then what I did, I took the vintage photo and I put some of that on as well. Okay, and I just did that on the ends. Like that. Then you take your water and you spray that, and you can see them colours mix. And blend. They were just fabulous, fabulous colours. And then dry that off. Mingle your colours a little bit and dry that off. If you want to do a little bit darker, do that while it's still a little bit damp. Like that. A touch just along the edge bit. Now, like I say, I'm not sure whether that will stick at the moment or whether I'll have to leave that a little bit longer before I do the next stage, but I'm going to test it, because if it's damp enough it will work. Yes, it is a little bit, I think. Let me just try and do that. I'm trying to keep as much of that on it as I can. Let me just... have to do that 2 or 3 times. Move that out of the way. Now I'm just going to take some of the black soot. I need this to cool down. Right, because I'm going to darken it even further. I mean, this one's turned out slightly different to the last one. I think I should have put more darker colour in between. But each one's different and I don't mind that whatsoever. So all I'm going to do now is to definitely darken it a little bit more like that. I'm just going to rub my fingers in. Like that. I actually like the darker colours. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now we just have to wait for that to cool down. But look at that. Look at the texture in that. Isn't that fabulous? And the colours. It's just like a wood. That could be like a fairy door. Look at that. Lots and lots of ideas. Think differently. Think outside the box. You know, you could put a door handle on that and that will become a door in a tree or a wall or whatever you want it to be. Could be mythical, anything. Just think about it. That's not dry yet, but that will start to cool down and harden. So I'm not bothered about that at all. Okay, just a little bit on your fingers. Absolutely loved this one. It's just, look at it. Fabulous. So, now I've just got another one as well. I just want to try. This is a lighter one. Just to tone that one down a little bit. And this is a Viva Inca Gold. Love that. That's stunning. Oops-a-daisy. So I'm absolutely thrilled with that. And again, like you say, we have a different one. That's a lot thicker, a lot more thicker, should I say. Love it though. And then just me pop this back in the tub. It's the Americana, this is primary red. And let me just find a brush to get one that I can, all I'm going to do, paint the red heart. I know it hasn't dried, but it's not hurting it whatsoever. At all. You know, by the time I get up in this morning, this will be all dry and ready to put the trimming on. I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm a little bit tired now. I've been at it all day. And I'm not fussed if it goes over the edges a bit, because I am going to be putting a trim on it. I just wanted to show you this. Sorry I didn't get round to doing the bags today, but yesterday, so I will do those later on today when I've had a kip. And anything else, like I said, anything you want me to show you, just email me. If I can do it, I will. I mean, I am working from the list anyway, because I get a lot of requests. No. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, well, thanks for all your emails. I've had a lot of emails. I put a message up on my front page. It's not quite dry at the moment. I wanted it a little bit soft anyway. Kind of want that to sink slightly. Like that. I might as well put the bling on, haven't I? I'm not doing the tag, I'm just doing the background. I want to do a background because someone's asked me if, you know, about the spackle paste. Can you use it to make a nice background? Yes, you can. So, but I'm just showing you a technique to use on a tag that you can then go ahead and use somewhere else. I may colour it in, I may not. I don't know what I'm going to do at the moment. But I'm going to use the artist spackle paste. Get a good dollop. I'm not priming it or anything like that. Don't want to do that. Not yet. So, just take, I'm using just a cheapo knife. You want it fairly thick, you know, if you want it to work. So what we're going to do is just slice. You just slice across like that. And then you go back and you slice it again. Now I'm just going to take off the excess. Scrape that back into my tub. And just keep going back and forth. Scraping it. I'm laying the blade of the knife flat. And you can see it is taking a fair bit of it off. That's fine, don't worry about it. It's leaving behind exactly the right amount that I want it to. So it is only using just the right amount. Now that's fine for me. So I've more or less, by doing what I've just done, taken half of that off. Now what we're going to do is dry that. And like I say, I did manage to get a new gun yesterday. Right, so what I've done now is I've just popped on that. Now I'm going to take the base of one of my paint pots, and I'm just going to try and sit that in the middle like that. And all you do is press and twist, and pull. Like that. That's all I want. Because I don't want a flat one. I just want to be different. As you know, I am. I'm going to be doing some sewing later. Ray's gone out to the car boot. When he comes back, I'll be sewing a nice bag. So hopefully we'll get that filmed as well. So there we are. No, what am I doing? I'm going to put a picture in the middle, you nana. Take out the middle. I just needed it to have like a ridge. All the way around like that. I don't know about a picture. I might do something else. We'll see. Yeah, it's not quite perfect. I don't care. Do I ever? Do I heck? That'll do for me. It'll either be that or a clock that'll go in the middle. Not sure. Oh, we'll dry that next. Right, I'm just going to take the camera down a little bit. There we go. Now this is ready. It's all nice and dry. I'm just going to find the right brush. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to paint it. Let's see. I think I'll use the burnt umber first, because I do like the two-tone of the brown and white. Or shall... No. I'm going to just use the white. No, change my mind. As I do. So I'm just using a white acrylic. Any acrylic will do. If you're using a thin acrylic, try doubling up the lead. You know, the layers. You don't have to. It's all down to choice. There's nothing right or wrong in art. Nothing. And if you make a mistake, or you can't really make mistakes, but if you think you've done something you didn't want to do or it didn't turn out, change it. That's all you have to do. Just change it. Right, so I've just done that, and I'm going to dry that now. I will be painting this half. I just want to dry this off. Just turn that around. I mean, I wasn't going to make this into a tag. I'm just doing the background for you, but we'll see what we do. You know, when I get playing, I like to alter and change things, and yeah, if you've and I don't mind asking if you've not voted for me. But you'd like to go to the Crafty Academy Awards, type that in, it will come up, and put your vote in. I did win last year's best tutorials on YouTube, and I would like to win that again. So if you're still thinking the same and you're still with me, run along and make your run along and make your vote. Okay, that's coming along nicely. I'm just going to do the top bit again, I think. I don't want to waste any paint. Just to... It is going to get coloured. But I just want to make sure I've got a thick enough layer on for what I'm doing next. There we go. And just wipe that off. I think that will do for that. Just let me, you know, some of them twig things, when I call them twigs, that I got from the card I made yesterday. Well, I'm just going to do something. Don't ask me why, I don't know. I just want to. So what I'm going to do is just put these across the top there, the middle section. So let's try and break them off and put them on. I just tend to try not to waste, if I can help that, as you know. Do I want them again? Maybe. Yeah, let's see. I'll have that one there, I think. And that one pushed up against that. That's fine. That's all I want. And please don't forget that I've got some sales on at the moment. Some of that jewellery, you know, you're asking for £1. Now, wait a minute, I'm going to heat that up because I want that to go in there. £1 a piece, that's really cheap. You won't get it cheaper than that anywhere. It is for sale. I have a sale on in the shop. Not that it's all, I mean, everything's for sale, but it is an actual sale. I've reduced it all down because I've got some fantastic things coming in soon. So it all has to go. What I'm doing is I'm just heating up the glue. Which will then help stick that and that together. There we go. Not bothered if it comes through. That doesn't mean anything at all. Just cut it to there for now, and then I can, oops, sort that out after. Right, hopefully. Not so sure about that bit, mate. Take the excess off. Like that. Now, yep, that's that. Just move all that to one side. I'm not bothered about that, clear up later. Okie dokie, that's got what I want. Now I need my little tub that I put my, wait a minute. There we go. So in there it goes. Now I do have some colours. I've got the spritzing ink, the Artiste one, which is Do Crafts. Water-based paint with shimmer. So hopefully it's going to work. And that's the blue, beautiful blue. Just put the lid back on my paint. Pop some of the tools away. I've also taken out the Cosmic Shimmer, which is the Meadow Lush. Love that. Yeah, that's mixed in. Now, what I'm going to do is spray it from the side. Ooh, love it. Yeah, like that. Oh, gorgeous. Like that. Now, need to dry that off. Or do I? No. Let's try this. Hopefully this one will work. Might need to put that into a bigger pot, to be honest, so that I can get at it. Ooh, love them colours. Look at that together. And what I'm going to have in the centre is a hint. Oh, love it. Wow, look. Perfect for what I want. Absolutely perfect. Love that. How they've all, look at that colour. Whoops, don't want to do anything more than that. Now I'm just going to dry that best I can, keeping all that together. Look at this. As the mica's soaking in, it's making like spots in it. That's as the mica's heating up. Oh, love it. Wow. Come out better than I ever expected. I was thinking I might have to do that with bleach, but I've not had to, so I'm absolutely thrilled. So what's happened with this tag now? I've sprayed on, first of all, the spritzing ink, the Artiste one, which is the got the mica in the bottom. I then used the Meadow Lush, which has also got mica in the bottom, and that's from the Cosmic Shimmer. And ladies and gents, they're coming in. I'm getting those back in again. And then the colour wash, just in the centre, and look what's happened. But it's the mica that's heated up. When it's heated, is making the ink pop like that. Separate. That is awesome. Not had to colour the bamboo or anything like that. That's just done that automatically. You know, natural wood, and that's just sprayed on there and done the colour band that I'm after. And when this is done, look, that's going to stand out. Isn't that going to be awesome? Could have done with a smaller one, I think, but no. You will be able to see the band. Yeah, just. Right, the one thing I'm going to do next is I have, now let me just see, because I need to turn my little table thing round. I have some of this. Again, it's the Decopatch glue, and I love it because it just gives a sheen to everything. And when I can get it open, there we go. It does, it really gives it a beautiful sheen. You can tell I've not used it for a while, but hey ho, never mind. It's nearly empty, this one. So I'm just going to choose a brush just to give this. I won't need to do all of it because that won't be seen. Oh, it's lifting that colour as well, so we need to be quick. Oh, it's lifted. Oh, it's even making that colour better. Oh, I don't want to spoil it. So I'm just gonna, I love that. I love the way it's gone on. I love what it's doing. That's fantastic. Excuse me. See, it's just giving that a little bit of sheen. Right, we're going to put that to one side, and now what we're going to do is to decorate the heart. And I do like the heart red, but in this instance I'm going to go with the blue. I want it just blue. I do like that. I know that. Let's see. I need to give this a bit of a sheen. Oh, and that's brought out the pearl in it. So, because it's got the mica in it, look at that. Now that stands out a hell of a lot more, doesn't it? So I'm just using an ordinary glue. PVA glue would do the same because that dries clear. But this seems to have a natural sheen to it, and that's why I do love it. So I'm just going to paint around the edges. Oops-a-daisy. Don't worry about that, that's nothing. I'm just going to go in there and highlight that a little bit more. Oh, I love that. It's done more than I could have expected. I didn't know it was going to do that. Bit of fluff floating about. Right, so I'm just going to... I need to go wash all my brushes. They're all getting used up. Now, here's my tag. This is the top. This is the bottom. Right, before I do that, I need to know what I'm putting in the middle of that, and I don't know at the moment. Right, I've found this, and now I do love this, and I've been waiting to use it on something. It was part of a brooch, but, you know, you find things and you don't know what to do with them. Well, it does need a home, and I like that. I like that a lot, and it fits perfectly in there. Okay, but it's going to be a job for the glossy accents, to be honest. So I'm just going to pop glue on there, glue on there, glue on there, and glue on there. And sit that in there like that. And then I'm going to glue, and I'm going to do it with the glossy accents, is to glue my heart on there like that. Now I know you can't see much of the bamboo, let me just see, where did I put my little thing from yesterday I didn't use on my tag? It was on there, I'm sure it was. Here we are. I've got this. And I don't know if I'm going... I might use it, actually. I'll be able to colour the brass with the alcohol ink. I'll do it with a fine brush. I don't know whether this is going to be long enough. I found that brad, which the colours tie in. I'm not sure if it will. Yeah, that's gone through that. And then, never mind that, the heart's just fallen off. That doesn't matter. At least we know that's going to stay. Leave that in position. And there you go. And I don't need anything else on that tag. And I just think that's turned out brilliant. So I hope you like that. I'm not sure. I want to hang something. It's telling me hang something from there. I'm not sure what I've got to do. What I could do. No, but you know what I have got? I've got a... And I do like that. Right, I know what I'm doing. Somebody made me these and I've just had them sat. I don't want to waste them at all. I don't like wasting. Right, I've just taken that off, so it's too late. It's going to happen. And it's rather like a feminine tag, isn't it? So I'm going to glue this in. So just hold on. Just wait. Oops, don't pick that up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Turn around, mate. It's got the right colours. That's the thing. Just lift that up. Pop some more glue on there. And then, like that. Love it. Just needed a finishing touch. I absolutely adore this, what's happened, so I'm going to show you that now. There's my finished tag. Look at the colours. They've turned out absolutely fantastic. And I didn't have to work at doing that. Love it all. You won't know what happens until you try something. And if you discover something, share it. You know, if you do this tag or something very similar, please send me the link so that I can have a look at it myself. And yeah, I might just give it, if you're going to do this tag, let me know, send me a picture or do a little video, show me what you've done, and the best 3 will receive a little gift from me. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. You don't send them to me, just show me them. Bye bye for now.